Before I get too deep into this, if you wanted to join the Discord server so that you can connect with me, talk to me, or message me, it's linked in the description. It's free to join. Feel free to join. I'm just going to be blunt per the usual. No one cares. No one cares. To most people, I'm an afterthought. To most people, you're an afterthought. We are afterthoughts to people who do not know us. I want you to understand that. We all get caught up in our own egos so much to the point that we think the whole world is watching you and I. That's not the case. I will guarantee it's not the case. If you're training for a marathon, or you're trying to lose weight, or you're starting a business, or anything like that, you are so impossibly small at this point, so insignificant to the rest of the world at this point, that if you were to fail, everyone would carry on. They would. And I don't say this to bring your spirits down. I say this because this gives you every reason to try harder. This gives you every reason to split test life. This gives you every reason to see what you are capable of. Because guess what? If you fail, no one noticed. No one. As far as the general populace is concerned. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, well, Chris, what about my family, or my girlfriend, or my boyfriend, or whatever? What about the people who are close to me? What about when they see me fail? They won't know you failed if you don't tell them. And I'm not talking don't tell them that you failed. Hell, I'm talking about don't tell them that you have goals to begin with. Simply do. Simply do. You set your goals for yourself. You go out there and you achieve those goals. And then people turn around, they're like, holy crap, you lost weight. Holy crap, that business took off. Holy crap, you got lucky. Holy crap. It's a miracle to them. A miracle. It came out of the blue because you didn't give them the forewarning. And look, I get it. You want to tell people about what it is you're doing so that you can get external validation. Oh my God, you go after it. You go after your dreams. Yeah, you train for that marathon. Go. It's going to be so cool to see you run that thing. It's going to be so cool to fly around the world when you have that business up and running. It's going to be so cool to this, that, and that. People give you all that support in the beginning and it massages your ego, and then you fail. You fail. And then your worst nightmare happens. They're like, hey, what happened to that business? I thought you were going to run a marathon. Weren't you trying to lose weight? Don't set yourself up for it. Don't set yourself up to hear those conversations. The only reason that you give up on your dreams is because you're afraid of those conversations. You're afraid of what people will think of you. If you don't tell them what you're doing, they won't know. They will only see your accomplishments, not the things that you're dreaming up, not your vision. They will see what you've done already. And while that may be smaller, to them, it could be the mountain that they're trying to climb. Maybe they're trying to lose weight, and then you just do it, and they're like, holy shit, how'd you do that? Maybe they're trying to excel in their career or start a business, and then you just do it right next to them, like, oh my God, how'd you do that? You put your head down, you got to work. That's how you did it. Now, I want to say, you don't want to do things just for yourself. I never do anything for myself. I have this YouTube channel, and I'm pushing to excel in my career and run a business because I want to take care of my future family. I want to retire my parents and repay them for raising me. I want to be financially sound so that if it were to ever to hit the fan, I'm good and I got my people covered. I'm training as hard as I am physically because I want to be able to play with my grandkids. That's much more potent motivation than do it for yourself, King. But understand, you don't need to tell anybody about your goals. You don't need to tell anybody about what it is you're doing. Let the results speak for themselves. And if you fail, again, because you haven't told anybody, and because you're not big enough for the world to be watching you, no one will notice, no one will care, it will be an afterthought. Then the only person who knows you failed, and really you haven't failed, you've learned, the only person who knows that you learned a lesson about what not to do is you. And to be quite frank, that is the only person that should know, and that is the only person whose opinion truly matters. Okay? Okay. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have that I've found have been extremely useful to me. And my hope is that they are extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. Again, if you want to connect with me, talk to me, or message me, that Discord server is the top link in the description. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass, and I'll see you next time.